Hey YouTube, it's your girl Javina Love back with another video. Welcome back, welcome back. How are you doing, my busy bees? Staying busy? Keeping it sexy? Always. Well, a little life update. Yes, I covered it with a sock, but it is a broken wing. Got my nice little AMSR hard cast under this, a lace bandage, and it's a partial cast, so it's like half here and it's complete on the thumb, but it's open right here so that I can get my little fingers in there and get my little scratch on because it is itchy. Oh, I have not worn a cast in forever. Well, not since my early 30s when I was trying to catch bouquets at weddings. I broke each one of these bad boys a month apart. One at my sister's wedding and one at my cousin's wedding. But that's for another day. I'll tell you that story when I'm doing my eyeshadow. But today I wanted to try out this new product that I found, these new little things. They are from Real Technique, and they were at my local Dollar Tree, y'all. So this is it's for Kush foundation, basically, is what it was saying. It says use it dry with Kush compact handles for added control and replace in 1 to 3 months. It doesn't say how to wash it though, but I think it'll be fine, mild soap. Then I found these ones, which are similar, and it is also says, I'm sorry, the lighting is bright for you guys, but it's very dim for me. But this is ideal for liquid foundation or the Kush foundation. It's soft, flexible foam, contours to features, and replace within 1 to 3 months. And it's like latex free. Then the last one is a silicone sponge, and it says apply product foundations to cheek, nose, and chin using the tapered motion, and then for a seamless finish, blend product in with mineral compression sponge solid. So that's this one. So they want you to put this on and tap out with that, or use this bad boy to tap out. So I figured, forget it. I'm going to try it. Just jump on in. And we're going to use a foundation I haven't used because I didn't have the primer for it properly. I've been shaking. And it is the Becca. I wish I could tell you the name, but I can't see nothing. Maybe you guys could see it with that shiny writing. But it's the Becca I got from a BoxyCharm. And I got the primer during pop-up. Last pop-up. Not this pop-up, but the last pop-up. Oh. Alright, so I figured, let's give this a go. Let's give it a try. You can hear the marble inside. So that's a good sign, right? Now, the weirdest part about this primer, let me show you that part too, it is tinted. So I poured it in a little kid's bowl, but that is the primer. Weird, huh? It's very watery, and it's peach. So hopefully, I believe it's supposed to be blurring. It's a protective base, velvet blurring primer, yes, blurring. So let's give her a go. I just want to see how it works. And I figured I would use one of the little sponges. So how has my bees been doing? How's the world treating you? Ooh. Well, at least one thing I can tell you, the world has been treating me in a parallel of like good, bad, and ugly, because it took so long to get the doctors to listen to me about my wrist. And now that they feel stupid, and they want to make sure they cover their tails by having a bone density test, because they feel that an acupuncture needle should not have broken my bone. So it's got to be your fault. Before I attempt a lawsuit, they want to be like, it's your fault that your bone broke because, you got to have soft bones or shadow, you know, whatever, because you had the weight loss surgery and blah blah blah. Like, so they're testing me for all kinds of stuff to cover their tails, basically what they're doing. And I'm like, okay, whatever, child, whatever, do what makes you feel good. So I don't know if that looks blurring or not, but it dried down super fast. Ooh, she's not tacky at all, which is weird. It's kind of like a powdery consistency at the end. That's different. Let's do the foundation. Now I heard that she's a thick girl. She's a thick, thick girl. Let me grab a paper towel from here to clean the nozzle, because she came splurting out. I probably got too much down here. And that's what she's looking like. She's super thick, and that's 2 full pumps. Probably too much, because I've been told by a couple of, and seen a couple other YouTubers use this product when they first got it in BoxyCharm, and they said it a little bit goes a long way. And I think I used it once, and I agreed that a little bit went a long way, but I don't remember. It's been so long. But I'm picking it up with the silicone, and I'm going to do what it says, wiping it on my nose, because I haven't used one of these before. But now that I am starting to get back into doing other people's makeup, I have to go back to these types of like really, really ultra sanitizing, you know, because of the way of the world right now. I gotta use these kind of things that are more sanitizing to share. You know what I mean? They bring their own makeup majority of the time, but there's always like a couple of brushes or a couple of, you know, primers that they don't have. Woo! Ciao. She looks orange. But they have a couple of things that they don't have with them that I feel that I have it, so I need to use it, but I got to be able to sanitize it, you know, properly. So I wanted to try a few of these things out, and if they work and they're at my local Dollar Tree, you know, I just let them know, hey, this sponge, this, you know, this, you know, what comes out of the, because if they don't, you know how people want their makeup done and they want the lashes and they don't bring their own lashes and stuff. It's a different set price, because you got to charge them for your lashes. You got to charge them for using your product, basically. Usually you have one set fee when you're doing makeup. Most makeup artists do. I am not an artist, so I don't have a set fee. What I do have is a set rate of start rate, and like MAC, to where I don't go any lower than that as my start rate, and it could go up to whatever price, you know. And it's only just for the extras, because honestly, you bring all your own makeup and stuff to me, you bring all your own brushes, and they're clean, because that is like one of my biggest pet peeves. Sometimes I'll tell a client to come over like an hour earlier or drop their brushes off the night before so that I can clean them and have them ready for an appointment. And if they don't do that and they come with dirty brushes, like, oh, that's super irritating. That's more time out of my day, because now you're sitting here watching RuPaul's Drag Race with my kids while I clean and dry your brushes, because your brushes are dirty and disgusting and not sanitary for your own use, you know, because they don't want to listen. So that worked out good too. Now the Becca, I ain't gonna lie, Becca is quite thick, but she is not like, look, I don't have to drag her. She's not, ooh, it's like really blended into itself very well. And it looks damn near airbrush. Okay. But yeah, like these little things, I don't keep them afterwards. I never have, because that would make me have like not very many for myself, but tons for everyone else. So it's like, you know, if I do your makeup pretty much and I use one of these type of things on you, it's yours and you bought it. So it's $1. You know, and it's yours. You bought it. It's it. And if it's more than $1, you'll know, because I will send your butt to Walgreens to go get what you need. Because it's like, don't come unprepared. Really, the only place you should ever go unprepared to get your makeup done which even then I don't feel you should go unprepared. When you go get your makeup done at MAC, Sephora, Ulta, whatever. Sorry, my nose feels like there's a hair on it, but it's not. I always felt that you should bring your own mascara, your own liner, your own lip products. Things that go very, very close to your eyes should be yours only and personal, because you don't know who's opened or touched something. And this is prior, way prior, even I would actually say, I'm going to throw over the towel, 16 years prior to this whole pandemic, that I would have you bring your own. And even if I went to Sephora to go play or get my makeup done for my birthday or what have you, I bring those type of personal items with me, because those are items that are honestly on display for people to play with and swatch, but not necessarily do you want to use those same products that somebody just washed on the back of their hand after wiping their nose or going to the bathroom and not washing their hands on your mouth. No, you don't. Don't tell me you would. I mean, you probably have made the mistake and grabbed it and been like, for a second and got that chill, and reality kicked in. You were like looking at yourself and yourself said, yeah, you don't do it on purpose. I don't think we ever really do it consciously on purpose, but it does happen. So I use the little thing to blend out the foundation under the eye so I can get up in there, and it blended out well, as you can see. And that's without concealer or corrector or anything. So are these a good buy? Are they a good suggestion? Hey, yeah, I think so. Now it says you can contour with it. It says you can contour with it. So I don't know if we should contour with the liquid product or with the dry product. But we're going to try to contour with this bad boy. Let's see here. These are all prime. Okay, here's a good contour. I have a Chic stick. And you guys have these little sticks, and they come, I love it, how it comes with the brush at the end. It is clean, but the girls stay looking dirty even after you scrub them, so I don't want to use it. I just don't like using it. So we will put on a little light contour, and it's very natural contour for my skin tone, which I like. I got this in one of my Ipsies, and I have been in love ever since with Chic products, but not all of them, because I'm going to show you another one. You're going to be like, oh, okay. They're not all 100%. Like their lips, I love their lips. You can't go wrong with their lippies. But with the, when it comes to this part, the bronzer contour is good for my taste. And this one is in, doesn't say, does it say? It just says, oh, Brazilian bronze. So this is in Brazilian bronze, and it is good for my skin tone. So if you're lighter than me and as my color, maybe even a shade darker, I think this is just fine for a gentle, natural contour. As you can see, it's kind of just a natural, that's what Chic's all about, enhancing what you already got, not really putting that cosmetic boom on you. So that's the nice thing about that. Oh yeah, you don't have to really slide. I know I'm sliding and tapping at the same time because I'm in front of the air conditioner. It is 110 degrees today. And so I thought that was the reason why the foundation was drying fast too, but no. No, it's just the products that I'm using are just, they'll dry down very good. Look at that. Girl's all nice and warmed up. So if I guess you were on the go, and as a makeup artist, someone who does makeup on a lot of people, I would assume, you see the way it's rolling around in my hand? That is annoying. But somebody who really maybe because I need to not go this direction. Maybe I need to go this way. But once I learn the technique of using this, since it's my first time trying it, once I get a handle on how I want to use it properly, I think that this is not a bad investment for a makeup artist, honestly. So, oops. Now this one is what I was talking about. This is the concealer crayon in Toppy. It also has, oops, it's very, very, very dry. Now that I don't like. This girl, the first time I ever used it, tugged at my under eye extremely well, a lot. So what I planned to do to warm it up is start in my bigger areas that I like to highlight, which would be the forehead. And I figure once I rub it in and roll it a little bit, you see I got it in a very close to my color Toppy, then it should be all good under the eye because it's warmed up now. But it still tugs just that little bit. So I don't think this is the proper component, or well, it's warming up now. It's warming up much better now. But it really isn't the proper component for me to want to put on the concealer because it's tugging at my aging eyes, and that's what we don't want to do. I also got this from Ipsy as an add-on, so if you have Ipsy and I have the $12 bag, I love that you can add on such great products, and they'll be less than like between $3 to $12. Is not a bad fucking deal. Sorry for the language. Oh, it's not a bad deal at all, I think. Especially with these products. If you ever go online, Justique is expensive. And then it comes with this little spongy at the end. Spongy's not worth it at all. And I use the other corner. And it seems to be better if you press and slide. Don't just slide. That's something I have been picking up on right now. But yeah, she slides nice and she presses nice to give you that airbrush look that you would on a regular sponge. I think it's nice. For one thing, you don't have to use it wet. You can use it dry because it says use dry. Just like the Hank and Henry sponges. Those square ones, the rectangle ones, are to be used dry, not wet. It doesn't even say wet as an option. It says use dry. And a lot of us wet them the first time and didn't read the instructions. But they are really good. Some of these wet to dry brushes or just dry to dry brushes are really good. What do you think? I think I like that. So yeah, so that is my review on these sponges from Real Technique. If you can find them at your local Dollar Tree, jump on it because it's a steal. That's a steal for $1. Those 3 products, and I used all 3 fine. Yeah, this would for a personal buy, not for me because it just seems like an extra tool to clean when I could put my foundation on something else with my finger, maybe. As far as powder products in this, I felt it worked just fine. But it doesn't say to use with powder products. It does say to use one of these little guys with powder products. So I've got some Tarte powder here. And as you can see, I'm just doing little taps. She go on just fine. So I'm pretty happy with it. Alright. So my video doesn't go all crazy long and doesn't upload. I'm going to stop here. And I will see you all in the next one. And that's when we'll be working on a different technique or a different part of the face. I love you so much. Thank you. If you're new here, welcome to the Hive. I appreciate you. I am the Bee Supreme. I'm not going to say I'm the Queen Bee. I'm the Bee Supreme. And you will have a good time here. I guarantee it. You'll learn new techniques. You'll learn new skills. I'll do some unboxings every once in a while, whatever tickles my fancy, friend mail. Sometimes I'll just rant about the world and time in general. I'm even going to start just doing some story times. But if you enjoy that kind of content, please like and subscribe. I'm so glad to have you. And if you are not new here and you're returning, hey, hey girl, hey, how you doing? What's up? How your mama doing? Make sure you tell that, your child I said hi. Tell your cat, Jovina said mew. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.